Philadelphia, where the Broad Street Bullies won back-to-back cups in the 70s for the Flyers. Hi, everybody. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Mike Emmerich. You know, over recent years, one of the common words in the NHL has been parity. A lot of teams close together. And boy, if you can put together an impressive streak, you're doing something.
And that comes with confidence, Doc. When you can put a number of games together and win them all, you go into a building, you know you can win, and you can beat any team in the league.
The Flyers come into this game with a lot of confidence. As a player, you feel and know you're going to find a way to keep this unbelievable streak alive.
Let's look at the starting netminders. With a shutout in his last game, he will try to continue that streak. Hopefully his team will give him more support than they did last time, and I'm sure that the coach has spoken with him about bouncing back because it was a decisive loss. These two teams are ready to play, and we're ready to watch. Giroux sent to the big center ice circle for the Flyers. Monahan's opposite him for the Flames. Many yards gained to Giordano. Just missed the net. Crosses that line. Fires and a save. It's a good draw. Good shooting place. Wonderful stop. Play stopped. It's Ray Ferraro time.
Elliott's play this season has been so consistent. He's got an excellent win-loss record. He doesn't give up the bad goal when it's a crippling time for a team. He makes the big save when he has to. And as a result, the penalty killing's been really good, and they have enough confidence to be aggressive offensively to put enough numbers up on the board.
Okay, Ray, thank you. Really good cut of the pass. Leads that charge into the zone. Watch out, a big hit.
Neal's the type of player that responds to this type of game. It's going to be aggressive from start to finish, and his team wants to have the upper hand.
Nice tip of the pass. Outstanding hitting in this game. There's an example.
It's pretty clear he wanted to send a message with that hit. He followed through and thumped him.
Gathered up again by Claude Giroux. Terrific opportunity, but a missed pass, and so they have to drop back. And now it's directed to Voracek.
Elliott's team is well aware that he played very well in his last start, had a shutout, and they'd like to ride him again here tonight.
Quick shot, a gong shot there. He hangs on and gets the whistle.
ILV HKY in the new parking area. Your lights are on.
Calgary's got a face-off win. To Tkachuk. Gains the zone. Lets it go.
That puck deflected off the goaltender, Doc, and went up over the glass. That face-off will stay inside the zone.
Over 9 minutes play. Game still waiting for its first goal. Calgary's got that win, and he's hammered. Steps across that line. Chip to Raffle. Shot deflected. Great save. And he holds on and stops play.
Raffle's willingness to deliver that check opens up all kinds of possibilities. That's a crushing hit. Philadelphia's confidence is at a sky-high level. Anything they need to do over the last 10 games, they've been able to find it. They need a big goal, they get it. They need a big save, they get it. They've been 180 degrees from their opponent, who has got none of that over their last 10.
Hammers one. That puck hit him on the way to the net. Snapping a pass to Patrick. Nicely into the zone. Tries to get it on net. Terrific glove save.
don't know how much of this puck he stopped, guys, but it was just enough to keep it out of the net.
The Flames with a clean win on the draw. Puck is thrown to Lazar.
A whistle. Offside is called.
The Flyers have had an excellent season, Doc, and as a result, they lead the league standings. They've won close games. They've won in blowouts. They've won when they have had to get to shootouts. It doesn't matter what facet of the game you talk about. They've had the answer.
Philadelphia's collected another victory on the faceoff. Routed again. Waffle boarded. Trying to go to Lazar.
In with it now. Has it picked up.
Philadelphia's setting things up in their own end. Pitching it to Poland. From the outside. Saved there.
Now you can support the team
And holds on to that puck to get the whistle.
all the latest styles of jerseys, shirts, hats, and other collectibles.
Well, that's not challenging in the least. The goaltender's able to make the stop. He's got a clean line to see it. There's no challenge there.
Solid clean win. Chipped off the boards and ahead.
That's somebody that's been around. He took a quick look up the middle of the ice, nothing there, so he banks it up.
Wow, that's got to be a call. That's got to be the bell. And round one.
This fight all started because of the hit right before.
A surprising end to this fight.
You see the look on his face? He was surprised that he was able to do that. This fight's mercifully ended for the visitors. The home crowd is ecstatic. They're making all kinds of noise.
Philadelphia's power play unit gets its first opportunity.
Well, this is a great chance for them. The game's initial power play. A first chance to get on the board.
Calgary's gotten it back out. They check the clock, get ready to defend. They must retreat and start back again.
Takes it in from the neutral zone.
Shoots one. Wide of the net. Hatchets one. Got it back out of the zone. Looks ahead to start something. The Flyers through the neutral zone, ready the next attack. Oh, broke it up. Cleared it out of there. Philadelphia's going back further to get restarted on this man advantage.
Carries it on in from center. The shot is off.
That's a good scoring chance. He's trying to be too fine, trying to pick the corner. Sometimes you've just got to shoot it at the middle of the net.
Lets it go. Great save.
And ring more bells on that one. One after another.
The Flyers will play it from their own end on this power play. Good, solid defensive play with the stick. That one's out of play into the bench here.
Grab your tickets for a chance at the grand prize.
You can't deliver the puck much better than that, but the goalie says no chance. That's an excellent save.
Calgary's got a defensive zone win. Nearing the final minute of play. Gets it out. So on this power play, they will resume from their own end of the ice. Lets it go. A lightning-like glove. He cleared that puck out of there. laid on to Voracek.
Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come.
Lets it go. Save.
In the first period.
Tremendous hit.
Couturier's never been shy about staying in the guts of the game. He's a skilled player, but he's not afraid to throw his body around.
Calgary's fans sitting behind their net got up and showed their respect by bowing to him after that huge save.
Good job on the draw. The Flyers' power play let him down at a very important time. It's dumped in. The Flyers carrying on in the defensive zone. First period has been completed, and we are as we started. Nothing. We turn to the shots on goal. Heavy totals for one, very light for the other. 12 for the Flyers and 3 for the Flames. Calgary's hanging into this game largely on the strength of the man between the pipes. Here is just one of his many saves in that period. We'll be right back. 20 minutes in the books, 20 minutes ahead. Edzo, what did you think of the first?
I know we don't have a goal in this game yet, Doc, but you got to give the goaltender some credit. There were some quality chances on both sides, especially some of the second and third chance opportunities.
Period 2 has begun. Not a goal scored since the warm-up. And that one was allowed. Too wide with that. Monahan's flashed on the play, and there'll be a penalty coming up. Simmons gets a slashing minor here.
He's making like Paul Bunyan out there. That's a 2-minute slash.
The Flames are going to try out their power play.
Well, the power play guys have to go to work now. This is an opportunity they hope for. You want one early, and you want to see if you can get on the board first.
Time of the penalty, 1 minute.
Propelled to backlift. The scrum to the plexiglass. That one is pointed to him. He scores! Terrific power play goal.
That's such a long shutout streak. You wonder if his confidence gets rattled at all. He hasn't given up a goal in such a long time.
The Flames have broken the tie, and we're still in the second period. Much uncertainty about which way this game's going to go. Neutralized face-off win.
Scored on the power play by number 50.
Shoots one. Made that stop. Pitching this one to Voracek. And he gains the zone.
17 seconds.
Shoots one. And a save. To the point it comes. Drives it. Terrific save. Has it back deep. Snapped up that right wing to Voracek. Outstanding body contact.
Gostisbehere's going to have to pick himself up after that one. He got steamrolled. They've clearly got the target on him. Goalies have to make a half a dozen great stops in a win. This is one on a beautiful move, but there is nowhere for the puck to go.
That's a solid face-off win. Heaves one. Terrific save. And the pickup. What a tremendous hit.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
Twist one. He was standing in the lane and got some of it. Makes a shot. Got a piece of it with the glove. Collected now. On to Goudreau. A shot. Wonderful stop. Taken over again. The Flyers are driving it from the wing. He throws it there. Score! And the game is even.
Well, I guess this game's not going to spread out. That goal ties it. The teams are so evenly matched.
Just under 8 minutes play. Scrappy game. Both of these teams have connected once. The Flyers from the neutral zone start to work.
Travis connecting.
Lost it, but got it back.
By number 37.
Side to side they go, trying to generate something. And the puck goes back out to center ice, and so everything will have to get reset. Makes that play deep. Gudas is slashed. There'll be a penalty coming up from that. On the outside, a shot. Turned away with the stick. Gathered up again by Giroux. Gets that one on across. Oh, lightning quick and a terrific save. Point to point. The shot blocked. Threatening an attack. And now we get the stoppage of play in the penalty call. Lazar's getting a minor for slashing.
Oh, that's a blatant slash, Doc. Anytime that you slide your bottom hand up your stick and swing your stick, you're going to the box.
The Flyers power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet.
No matter how often you work on the power play, the ones that struggle go back to the same basic tenets. And it's to simplify things. Get it to the point, shoot it, get traffic, retrieve it, shoot it again.
Hits the post. Whistle is blown, and a man with guilt all over his face is going to the box.
You got to play with controlled emotion. You can't run around and hit everybody, especially when they don't have the puck.
So now, with the penalty box a little occupied, this is going to be 4-on-4. The Flyers with a face-off win.
They should be really confident as they enter the power play again. You've already got one power play goal in your back pocket. You'd like to do it again.
Got a piece of that one. Slid back across from one point to the other. Shoots and a save. And he puts the glove on it and stops play. The chain of sellouts has continued. Eddie, do you think the paying customers care about such things? We always mention it.
Not the case, Doc. This team has gone through some trying times, but the tide has turned. Lots of hard work, improved play both on and off the ice.
Nice work with that stick. Knocked it away. Nicely received at the point. Back in his own end and in trouble. Skates it into the zone. Oh, what a hit that one was.
Who will be the last man standing after this physical period?
Great opportunity denied.
I'm generally a guy that's entertained by lots of goals, and low-scoring games kind of bore me, but this has been pretty good. There's been chances, the goaltenders have been good, and it's been very physical.
They've won the faceoff. He finished his check right in the middle of the ice.
Right over top of him in the middle of the ice. That is a great hit.
Good quick pass up the wing to Giroux. Shot on. Save. Solid work there by Backlund. Brings it in for an attack. A superb hit. A great hockey play there. Shoots. He scores! 2 in a row.
this has been pretty good back and forth here in a tie game. Now they've got the lead. We'll see what they do with it.
The Flyers have taken the lead by 1. What fork in the road are we headed for with this face-off? The Flyers win the draw. What's next?
Number 93.
Using the point.
By number 28.
Oh, what a save.
Smith's not gotten much help defensively. He's been a one-man band in his defensive zone. He could use some offense as this game is still close.
Nice face-off work. The Flames are at the wing in neutral ice. And the whistle signals an offside.
No wonder he's such a popular player. His line mates are happy because they get the puck. The fans are happy because he creates offense 500 times in his career.
The Flames control at center ice. The Flyers have us back at full strength because the penalty has been killed. Slid to Tkachuk. Gains that offensive line. Gives it to the point. In that defensive zone, an important play. Takes that pass from the other point. Muscled right off it. At least he protected his goaltender. By himself. Terrific poke check to break up that odd man rush. Nice work by Backlund. Chip to Gaudreau. Gave him a good shot, but a great pad answer there. The Flyers skated up on the side. Scooped up by James Neal. What a terrific opportunity. Slick move to continue forward. Outstanding save. What magic even to get there and get the shot off.
You got to think that's a game-changing save there.
The Flames are boxed on a tripping minor.
This is an easy call for the official, Doc. Player made no attempt to play the puck and just tripped up the attacking player. This power play has to find a way to get more people to the net.
Eddie, I'm with you on that. Power play beginning.
They've been on the power play before. It's not been very effective, but they get another one handed to them here.
Shot it back out of his own end. The Flyers have a manpower advantage still and begin from their own end. Lets it go. Gloved. And he dumps it in. Boomerangs it ahead to Van Riemsdyk. Driving in from no man's land. Lets it go. Outstanding save. Oh, they had a great chance. Flings it. Great save. Didn't get any of it. Oh, a save there. 3 seconds. And the horn. And this period is over. Wow.
Fans, take a look at our scoreboard as we acknowledge tonight's special groups in attendance.
The Flyers have a 1-goal lead. This is the one that did it for them as the teams are in the locker rooms and we're about to sell some. 40 minutes down, at least 20 minutes to go. What are your thoughts so far?
Calgary's got a real tough task ahead of them as we get ready for the third period. They know they're facing a hot goaltender. They know they've created a lot of chances. They need a bounce. They need to get a greasy goal. In order to do that, you've got to put yourself right in front of the goaltender.
What a heavy hit.
Whoa, massive hit there, Doc. That is an enormous hit.
Steps in from the neutral zone. Looks from the corner. Tremendous job done defensively there with a poke check. Oh, that's a great save by Smith. Sends it across the blue line.
A very strong shift so far for the Flyers.
Presses that attack. Blocker save. Down the half wall. Setting it up. And you thought open ice hitting was gone. Directing that one to Giordano. A collision. Skilled play by Claude Giroux. Can start the attack going in the zone. Takes that pass. The Flames successfully kill them. Score! That's 3 unanswered goals.
Got a nose for the net, and especially scoring goals off the rebound.
I don't know, Enzo, how he could do much more than that. The shooter's got all kinds of room to put it in. The goaltender never gives up on the play, but it's in the back of the cage.
And they take that neutral zone face-off. Is able to move on in. What a hit that was!
Let's hope he doesn't get rattled from that shot.
Ricochets in a hit to Kachuk. Takes his pass from the goalie. The Flyers want to generate something up the wing. Went to the backhand. Daniil looking to backlift. Gathered up by Neal. Takes that pass from the other point man. Great stick. No chance on that pass. Shot. Terrific save there. Didn't look like he had anything to shoot at, and he made it tough.
Great opportunity. Better stop.
Using the point. He's got it. Bodied off. Into the end of attack. Fires. Freezes play.
The Flyers want to be an aggressive team, and this player has among the highest hit totals in the league. Sometimes I wonder if he even looks at the puck.
Just over 7 minutes have passed. Philadelphia's up by a pair here, 3-1. The Flyers get the draw. Has it in his own end. Slides it to the point. Philadelphia's carrying it in their own zone. And he gains the zone. Puts one on. Solid glove save. Smart recovery by Van Riemsdyk. Look out, here it comes. Puck's loose off the enemy this time. Got to clear it. Ripped along to Ryan. Passing one off now to Moore. Laid on to Van Riemsdyk. He gains the zone. Van Riemsdyk slashed on the play, and there will be a penalty. The Flames are getting a minor here, and the call is slashing.
Back in the era of wood sticks, this would really hurt. That's a slash.
Philadelphia's power play has had plenty of chances. They just haven't scored yet.
This is a way to get your teammates frustrated. you that another penalty that he's taken puts his team shorthanded again.
Oh, what a hit. That slowed things down.
Oh, he got thumped against the boards. The glass is still rattling.
Lets it go. Snapped out of the air. The next game will mark the end of this homestand that we find ourselves in this season. So mark it down. Make sure you get here. Giroux's lost another one. Terrific determination by Brody. A shot. Saved there. Turned away off the pad. Calgary's moving the puck up the wing. Able to attack now. Not a hard hit, but effective. Crosses that line. And that's an offside.
Ticket, we're ready to draw our 50-50 grand prize winner. Tonight's jackpot is larger than ever.
Philadelphia is leading this game because they've been so aggressive. They've not given their opponent any room to create anything with the puck.
The Flyers control from the faceoff. Blocked away. The Flyers go back so that they can come back on this power play. Fires. It's dumped in. The Flyers in their own end, ready in attack. Carries it up the wing. Gains the zone and looks over his options. Save. Hangs on to that one for a stoppage in play.
Voracek's made his defensive play and play away from the puck a priority to improvement. He's really shown some as he's among the highest plus-minus leaders in the league.
The Flyers win it. And snap to Folin. Took that pass right up the wing. He throws it there. Collected by Simmons. Shoots one. And a save. What a ripper. He missed the net.
Oh, he was trying to be too cute with that shot. You cannot miss the net that badly.
He holds that one, and it's a good thing because they were buzzing.
After being under attack the last sequence, they needed a whistle.
This is frustrating. The goaltender makes a save by getting just a chunk of the shot.
The Flyers prevail again. Philadelphia's power play comes up empty again, and play continues. To Brouwer.
Brouwer's looking for more ice time, but taking bad penalties is not a way to do that. He's got to stay out of the penalty box.
Passes into unhindered terrain. Propelled to Van Riemsdyk. Wonderful stop. Moving it to Monahan. Feeds that charge into the zone. The Flyers with possession in the neutral zone. Strong wrister. Waffle boarded. Gathered up again by Simmons. Dogged determination there by James Neal. Cuts off that pass in the attacking zone. That attack shut right down. He's got it. Onside. On to Lindholm. Calgary's yanking their goalie. Nothing to wait for here. The Flyers have taken a slashing minor here.
Oh, look at the reaction of the puck carrier. He is in some pain. That's a slash.
Does not get any more dramatic than this. 4 feet by 6. Yawning open at one end, hoping for an advantage at the other. We are in the last minute.
4 seconds.
Into the attacking end. Score! What an impressive goal, shorthanded.
That one should put the icing on the cake.
Time to go home. The empty netter will wrap this thing up.
The Flyers prevail on the draw. Pass attempt to Giordano. Can he make him chase it? And now it's directed to Laterra. Cleared it back out of there. Terrific determination by Hamonic. The play has been blown dead. I don't know why. I'm not paid enough. The guy in stripes has decided. Good face-off win. A rocket. Great save. Calgary setting up an offense from the wing. Terrific hit. He's racked up a lot. Slid to Monahan. Lets it go. That's a great save. I was watching for sticks to go up. No celebration this time. A shot. Oh, terrific save on a great chance.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
That is up close and personal.
Oh, that one's going to sting. You can't brace yourself like you're up against the boards. That rattles your body top to bottom.
Game over. Calgary's streak of futility has continued. Another loss in this one. The Flyers raise their sticks to salute the fans from center ice. A wonderful hockey tradition. So that is it for this one. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. For Eddie and Ray, Doc saying good night all.